Hunter.
And I'm Sydney, and this is the Wildcat News for Tuesday, February 13th.
Students, make sure you're wearing your IDs.
If you don't have your IDs, then you need to get a temporary ID from your homeroom teacher.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And here are today's announcements.
Time to find out what's for lunch today. Let's learn our Wildcat word of the day.
What's your word?
Word for it.
Why did you decide to dress up?
As someone from the 1950s.
There are only 6 days left to buy yearbooks. You can buy online or bring money to the school. 6th graders turn in your money to Miss Smith, 7th graders turn in your money to Miss Hurley, and 8th graders turn your money into your homeroom teachers. It's time for our Black History video of the day.
Born January 31st, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia, Jack Roosevelt Robinson was the youngest of 5 siblings. He followed his older brother Mac into athletics.
Mac went off and he competed in the 1936 Olympics. This is an athlete who had won a medal under the eye of Adolf Hitler. He came back to Pasadena, and Mac Robinson could only find work as a garbage man. That's something that Jackie Robinson never forget.
Robinson was a star athlete at Pasadena Junior College and became the first UCLA student to win varsity letters in 4 sports: basketball, football, track, and baseball. While in the Army, Robinson was arrested for refusing to move to the back of a segregated bus. Robinson fought a court-martial and was eventually given an honorable discharge. With the Negro Leagues as his only opportunity to play professional baseball, Robinson joined the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945. That same year, he was given a life-changing invitation by Branch Rickey of the Brooklyn Dodgers.
There were players in the Negro League that were just as good, if not better, than Jackie Robinson. But Branch Rickey understood that he needed more than just a superb baseball player. He needed someone who had flawless and impeccable character, and he found that person in Jackie Robinson.
Despite harsh opposition, Robinson was selected as the first Rookie of the Year, became the first man in the league in 26 years to steal his way around the bases, and in 1955, he helped the Brooklyn Dodgers win the World Series against the New York Yankees.
The valor with which Jackie Robinson responded to the jeers and the hatred and the bigoted remarks in the catcalls is one of the great silent portraits in American history. Under that hail of threats and epithets, he would walk into the batter's box. And about a little over the third of the time, because I believe he batted a 330-something that year, he'd get a hit.
Shortly after being traded to the New York Giants, Robinson retired from baseball in 1957 and became a business executive.
After Jackie Robinson left baseball, his fight wasn't over. I mean, he continued to fight for civil rights. He was a member of the NAACP's upper management, campaigned for them, campaigned with Dr. King to try and integrate a lot of America. Also, opened up a bank in Harlem. I mean, this was a guy who this meant more to him than just his legacy as a baseball player.
He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962 and later died from a heart attack on October 24, 1972. In 2005, Jackie Robinson was honored with the Congressional Gold Medal.
There are 3 school days left to buy Girls Championship t-shirts. Please bring your money to Mrs. McGowan, Coach Moff, Mrs. McDaniel, or Mr. Geiger. There will be a lunch and learn this Wednesday with a nurse. Please sign up with your homeroom teacher if you are interested in attending.
Jackie Simonette is our lunch and learn career speaker on Wednesday, February 14th. She is a mother of a 6th grade student here at Hillcrest Middle School. Miss Simonette is a registered nurse and specializes in medical, surgical, and orthopedic practice for adults. She is a trainer for behavioral health workers and a CPR instructor.
Today we have a social studies trivia question from Clara
Cannon.
What is the name of people who have no permanent home and instead travel from place to find fresh pasture for their livestock? The answer is C, nomad.
That's all the announcements for today.
Make it a great day and night.
For the pledge.
Okay. Today we have a social studies trivia question from Clara Canyon. Clara Canyon. Clara Canyon.
Oh my God! Okay,